Okay, so today we're diving into something called Kingdom Soul Fuel.
Kingdom Soul Fuel.
Yeah, it's
It's an interesting name.
it really is, right? I mean,
Yeah.
it kind of grabs you right away, doesn't it?
Mm.
And looking at this document we have, it talks about, well, some pretty big ideas right off the bat,
Yeah.
like igniting spirits through these real conversations and, even connecting hearts to heaven.
Wow.
So we're definitely jumping into the deep end here.
Yeah, no kidding. I mean, those are some loaded terms for sure. Hearts to heaven.
Yeah, and real conversations. I mean, what even is a real conversation these days?
Right. I mean, is anything real anymore?
Exactly.
But, I think everyone's kind of searching for something, right? I mean, something with meaning, And maybe those real conversations are part of that search.
Maybe, yeah. And the document actually lays out like the whole purpose of this kingdom soul fuel thing.
Okay. And what's that?
So they want to ignite spirits, and they want to do that through real conversations, which we were just talking about.
Mm.
Then they want to offer these, inspiring stories.
Okay.
And then on top of that, they want to provide some practical teachings. And all of this is supposed to be grounded in the Bible, of course.
So it's like a faith-based kind of self-help thing?
Maybe, yeah. I mean, there's definitely that element to it.
Right.
But it's also, more than just self-help. It's
Yeah.
about connecting to something bigger than yourself.
Right, right. Like connecting to God and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's the whole hearts to heaven idea.
Okay. I can kind of see how that might appeal to people, I mean, everyone wants to feel connected to something.
Yeah, and they go even further. They actually break down the content into different categories.
Oh, so it's like I don't know, like a structured program.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
So they've got these Bible-based discussions, and they say these are about navigating life's challenges.
Okay.
Then they also have these practical Christian living tips.
Like what tips on how to be a good Christian?
I guess so, yeah. I mean, it's all about, applying your faith to your everyday life.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
And then they've got these inspiring testimonies, which is exactly what it sounds like.
Yeah.
It's people talking about, how God has worked in their lives.
So stories about God's power and grace and all that.
Yeah. And the last category is these faith-filled reflections.
Yeah.
So those are probably more, I don't know, introspective.
Yeah, for encouragement and stuff. So there's like something for everyone then.
It seems like it, yeah. I mean,
Well,
they're really trying to cover all the bases.
I mean, that makes sense, right? Like people connect with their faith in different ways.
Exactly. Some people, are really into studying the Bible and, having these deep theological discussions,
Right.
while others, they might connect more through these personal stories.
Exactly. They need to hear how faith has impacted other people's lives,
Yeah, it makes it more real.
Totally.
And then, some people, they just need a little encouragement, something to help them get through the day. So, yeah, by offering all these different types of content, they're basically saying, hey, come on in wherever you're at on your spiritual journey.
That's cool. Kind of inclusive,
Right. And then get this, at the very end, they have this call to action.
A call to action?
Yeah, they want you to fuel your soul.
Hmm.
Fuel your soul.
It kind of sounds like, a marketing slogan or something.
Yeah, a little bit.
But it's more than that, right?
Yeah. It's like they're saying, don't just listen, do something with this.
Exactly. It's about actually living out your faith.
Right. It's about taking what you learn and, putting it into practice in your daily life.
So it's not just about, feeling good. It's about actually doing good.
Totally.
So let me just try and sum this all up.
Okay.
This whole Kingdom Soul Fuel thing, it's about sparking these meaningful conversations, offering these different forms of spiritual nourishment, the Bible discussions, the stories, the reflections, and then inspiring people to actually live out their faith in the real world. It's a good summary. Yeah.
But it all goes back to this idea of connecting, right?
Connecting.
You're connecting to God, to others, and even to yourself.
Yeah. Okay. I see that.
And that's where this whole hearts to heaven thing comes in, right?
Yeah.
It's about aligning your heart with God's will and connecting with something larger than yourself. But, it makes me wonder about the role of shared experiences in all of this. Like, how do those shared experiences shape our faith and help us connect with, a larger spiritual community? I mean, what do you think about that?
Well, that's a great question and something for you, the listener, to ponder.
Food for thought.
Definitely.
And that's our deep dive for today. Thanks for listening.